Hello children, now we will see how to solve the quadratic equation using the formula. See what is the question, solve for x and give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So first let's find the value of x here. Check out the format of the equation. X square minus 5x minus 8 is equal to 0, which is to be solved and it is in standard form. So what is our standard form here? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So first step will be, we will be comparing as we are going to use the formula here. So on comparing with the standard form, what is it? Ax square equal to 0. So this, when you compare, what do you get? The value of a is, what is the coefficient of x square? What is the coefficient of x square here? 1. Bx. So what is b? The coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x in the given equation? Yes, it is minus 5. Take it with the sign. And the constant term c, what it is here? Minus 8. This is step number 1. Okay. Now write down the formula. We have learnt it in the last class. The formula is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. Yeah. Now substitute the values. Put the minus sign first, then substitute the value of b, which is also minus. Step by step you go and you do not make any mistakes. Then b square, that will be what? Minus 5 square minus 4. What is a? 1. What is c? Minus 8. Whole upon. The proof of formula, for that only it was necessary. Many a time children write only this much part, that is wrong. This is the common denominator. 2, a's value is 1. Now simplified. Double negative, it becomes positive. Plus minus. Solve inside the root. Minus 5 square will be what? 25. This minus and this minus plus. 8 4s are 32. Divided by 2. That gives you 5 plus minus under root 25 plus 32. What is that? 57 whole upon 2. Okay. So this is how we have got the roots value of x. But in ICSE, the questions are asked to give the answer correct to the 2 places of decimal or significant. Here 2 significant figures. Here we are finding till 2 places of decimal. So for that case, you need to substitute the value of under root 57. You are provided with log tables and you can find the value of under root 57 from that. Okay. Right. So from the log table, the value we found is root 57 is 7.549 that you are supposed to substitute here. So it becomes as 5 plus minus 7.549 till 3 places of decimal I have taken here upon 2. Now once we will use plus sign, so it will be 5 plus 7.549 upon 2 and or anything you can write 5 minus 7.549 whole divided by 2. This is 5 plus 7, 12.549 and upon 2, and this will be minus 2, right? Minus 2.549 upon 2. Now divide it by 2. On dividing it by 2, what will you get? 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4, 7, then 2 4s are 8, and you get a decimal here 5, right? Here dividing by 2, you will be getting minus 1.47 and 5, right? Now this is the answer we have got. Now going back to the question, very important part, it is asking you to give the answer correct to 2 places of decimal. So for you may remember, you have studied how to round it off. Since you want the answer till 2 places of decimal, so you need to check the decimal digit at the third place. So what it is? 4. 4 is less than 5. So when you round off, there will not be any change in this 7, and the answer is 6.27. And here what it will be? Again the same thing, minus 1.27. So this is your answer till correct 2 places of decimal. Clear? Let's see one more question. See the next question. X plus 1 upon x is equal to 3. You need to solve it till 2 places of decimal. Okay. So first step will be what here? That we'll have to write it into the standard form, right? So get the standard form. X into x, x square plus 1 whole upon x is equal to 3. Then x square plus 1 equals 3x. That gives you x square minus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So first thing is that you have written it in standard form. Now write down the values of a, b and c. A, as you know, the coefficient of x square, so it is 1. I have made one special video only. I have suggested last time you all to see that. That gives you the perfect idea how to write a quadratic equation of any pattern into the standard form. And now you must have understood, unless the standard form writing is correct, further all calculation depends on that only. So you need to be careful for that. B is minus 3 and C is equal to 1. Okay. Write down the formula. X is equal to minus b. Every time write down, when you are practicing, every time you must write the formula so that automatically you learn it. B square minus 4ac upon 2a. So after substitution, what will you get? Minus, b is again minus here, so minus 3 plus minus under root minus 3 square minus 4. A is 1, C is 1, 2 into A is 1. So you get minus minus plus 3 plus minus under root minus 3 square 9. Now this will be minus only. 4 into 1 into 1, that is 4 upon 2. This gives you 3 plus minus under root 5 upon 2. Again you need to find the value of root 5. No need to calculate. You can directly take it from the log table. From the table it is 2.236. Okay. Substitute the value here. 3 plus minus 2.236 upon 2. So addition, alright, easy it is. 3 plus 2, 5.36 2, 3, 6 whole divided by 2, and taking the negative sign, what you will be having here? Directly I have done here actually. This will be addition directly I have shown, subtraction I will show you. 3 minus 2.236 whole upon 2. Now here comes the question. Many times in hurry mistakes occur here. Correcting the papers 100 times we have seen this. So be little careful over here. If you find it in your mind you cannot do, there is no harm. You go for all systematic proper way. We are not at all in hurry. Getting the correct answer is important, children. Okay, this is the subtraction. So what it will be? 2, 9, 9, right? And this will be our 10. Go systematically. 10 minus 6 is 4, 9, 3, 6, 9, 2, 7, and this is 0. And what is the sign here? Positive. So 0.764 is what we have got. So here I will be getting, now this I can divide also, or I will write it once. 236 upon 2, and this will be what? 0.764 divided by 2. Now divide. 2 2s are 4, 2 6s are 12, 2 1s are 2, and 2 8s are 16. What is the second answer here? 0.23s are 6, 2 8s are 16, and 2 2s are 4. Now this answer is obtained, and I repeat, we need to give the answer till 2 places of decimal, right? So here 1, 2. Observe the third place. What is the number here? 8, which is greater than 5. So what will happen? This 1 will be increased by 1, right? So what is the answer? 2.62. And here again 2 places. Third place you checked out 2, which is less than 5. So there is no change in the second place digit, and the answer is 0.38. This is still 2 places of decimal, right? Now it is important that you do all these calculations correctly. You get this answer, and from these two answers you have to come to this answer. If you just observe this and directly write this answer, that will be considered absolutely wrong. You need to get the correct value, and this is also understood that since we have to get the value till 2 places of decimal, for making it this thing exact 2 places of decimal, you should have the answer till 3 places of decimal, right? And on rounding off you get, so these all 4 together, these two values and converted values till 2 places of decimal, this together makes 1 perfect mark. Any one of this is wrong, you lose 1 mark unnecessarily. So just understand procedure and do it correctly. Second place where it goes wrong is maybe that addition you can do very fast in mind, and subtraction here many children go wrong. So there also we have got an alternative. We should write it in a very proper manner, work it out. Nothing is impossible. Do not go wrong here. One more thing is, as I said first only, that you need to write this equation in standard form correctly. Here if it goes wrong, further all calculation will be simple waste of time. So what you need to understand is that be careful, read the question carefully, work systematically with proper full attention, and then there is no reason that you go wrong for that. Okay.